Here are my spoiler-related thoughts on the second episode of House of the Dragon Season 3. Emma Darcy is incredible. They perfectly capture Rhaenyra's grief through such an impressively wide range of emotions, which made me heartbroken for most of the episode. I like how Rhaena came to the Vale to beg for asylum since she clearly has nowhere else to turn to, but if no one saw her involvement with Prince Jace's death, then I'm confused as to why she can't just go back to living her life normally. You know, just pretend like she never rode Sheep Stealer and hop on a ship back to Pentos. That's what I would do, at least. Hiding around the Vale with a wild and untamed dragon who doesn't listen to her cannot end well for her. Plus, if Rhaenyra ever does find out about Rhaena's involvement and that Lady Erin is complicit with hiding her, then that would be bad for the Vale too, right? I don't know. Seems like a bad idea for both parties involved. Maybe they're both counting on the fact that Rhaenyra is a bit preoccupied with her quest to take back King's Landing. And they'd be right. Speaking of which, Aegon and Larys end up not getting taken to Rhaenyra because they accidentally get saved by Triarchy pirates who fled from the Battle of the Gullet, which seems a little too convenient for them in my opinion, but whatever, I guess. I do like their little interactions together, so I'm curious to see where their side quest will take them. I'm also curious about where Alan's story is going, especially since he gets officially legitimized as Corlys' son in this episode, which is nice. What's not nice? Aemond killing those Harrenhal folk for no reason. What did he have to do that for? I mean, I know his actions are meant to be juxtaposed with Daemon's, but they were clearly nice people. They meant no harm to him. What tactical advantage does he gain from killing them? And I can ask the same thing about Harrenhal for that matter. Why does everyone want to control this awful and godforsaken place? And I'm not the only one asking these deeply existential questions. Rhaenyra literally asks herself why she should even sit atop the Iron Throne anymore, which is a valid question. I mean, when you lose two of your children in a war that you started, it forces you to put things into perspective, and it begs the question, what are you even fighting for? And I would have liked watching Rhaenyra grappling with these questions a bit more, but Daemon got a glimpse of the future and saw an early preview of Game of Thrones for some reason, so he keeps the story on track by convincing Rhaenyra to go to King's Landing, which she does, and she actually takes the Iron Throne, much to my surprise. I definitely thought it would take us more time to get to this point. I mean, we still have the rest of the season to get through, and another season after this one. You're telling me she's going to be queen this entire time? What's the conflict even going to be about then? I mean, I guess Aegon is still out there, so he could technically challenge her claim to the throne, as well as Alicent's other son that we haven't met yet. So as Rhaenyra finally gets a taste of what ruling a kingdom is actually like, maybe we'll see her grappling with those existential questions after all. Heavy is the head that wears the crown or something. And just as Ned said in Season 1 of Game of Thrones, he who passes the sentence should swing the sword. So, since she can't have Aegon's head, Rhaenyra settles for taking Otto's instead. Which sucks. I mean, it had to happen, but I loved Otto as a character. So, seeing him killed off so early in the season was a brutal blow to the heart. Especially since Rhaenyra couldn't get him cleanly on the first swing. But it makes sense that she wouldn't be able to. So I enjoyed watching this scene even if it hurt, and I love how it led to some incredibly iconic shots of Rhaenyra taking her rightful place on the throne. It's just a shame that Alicent won't take too kindly to Rhaenyra killing her father, but I'm kind of happy to see that the girls were fighting again. So yeah, I really liked this episode, and I think I would have liked it even better if it acted as the Season 3 premiere. Starting Season 3 with Rhaenyra taking the throne just feels right, and ending Season 2 with Jace's death could have mirrored how Season 1 ended with Luke's death. But alas, here we are, and I'm still enjoying it regardless of the structure. But be sure to let me know what you think of this episode, And as always, thanks for watching.